What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. So I figured I would make this video. I found it interesting. Manny Pacquiao and Ruslan Provodnikov could potentially fight. And before Timothy Bradley was selected in a rematch, this was a possible fight that was on the table. At one point, since they have the same trainer, Freddie Roach, it didn't look like we were going to get to see this fight. But that just lets you know the state of where Top Rank is with their stable. Now, Golden Boy says, Oscar De La Hoya at least, well, I guess that's all they have in Golden Boy now because Schaefer left. But Oscar De La Hoya said he wants to make peace, bury the hatchet with Bob Arum. They've met. They've been in pictures together. And that's like baby steps. It's not, nothing's complete. Nothing's a done deal. So at the moment, they haven't really put together and done business together other than talking. I'm talking about actually putting on a big fight, especially with a cash cow like a Pacquiao. So the top ranked stable is looking very slim. If you watch my recent video, Juan Manuel Marquez is looking to cash out. He feels that he can close the chapter in the Pacquiao, and he stayed pretty firm to that, saying that if he does fight him now for the fifth time, he wants $20 million. Now, I don't think Top Rank is going to fork over, or the networks like HBO is going to fork over that type of money. And if they did, then that's going to leave Pacquiao high and dry, where he's not going to really be making probably double-digit millions in this fight, which a lot of people on the video, you said that was fair. I have no problem with it. He set the record straight and did what neither of them had done in 3 fights, so give the man his money. If not, then find other opponents. And that looks like now that's what they're doing, because they know Marquez is kind of playing hardball, and they're running out of opponents. Golden Boy fighters, still not a done deal. There's no guarantee we'll see a Canelo and Pacquiao or Danny Garcia and Pacquiao. So using the top ranked stable, there's only a few fights that they can market. Marquez 5, which it doesn't sound like Marquez is going to do it for cheap. So he might have priced himself out. Timothy Bradley, who Pacquiao just fought, and in my opinion, he convincingly beat. Bradley started off good at first, and then he kind of derived and didn't adapt. A lot of people think Bradley lost 2 times to Pacquiao, so they damn sure can't market a Bradley 3 fight until like right away, immediately. If they want to make a Bradley 3, it's going to be after Bradley does something significant and kind of bounces back from the loss with somebody else. Maybe fights Ruslan Provodnikov and wins convincingly, or whoever. But I don't think people really want to see Pacquiao and Bradley 3 immediately with nothing in between it. I know I don't. I'll watch it in the future, but let those guys fight other people. And I feel the same way in Marquez. They put on classics, they put on great fights, but I want fresh blood, non-recycled matches, and Ruslan Provodnikov is that. So I have absolutely no problem with this fight, especially if Ruslan looks great. Like if he looks exceptional in the Chris Algieri fight coming up this weekend, give the man a shot. Marquez didn't really want that action. He beat the shit out of Alvarado. He's tough. Pacquiao stylistically has advantages in speed, angles, movement, but Ruslan's a tough son of a bitch, and that's all there is to it. Will Pacquiao, how will he respond when he gets hit with one of those flush shots? If he is able to get hit, then things could get interesting. We've seen he melted Timothy Bradley's shit and almost had him out of there. So it could be a banger of a fight. You got a speed demon like Pacquiao who's athletic, and then you have Ruslan Provodnikov who just won't take no for an answer. So I'm all for it. Freddie Roach was proposed with this, and he realizes, since he trains both of them, this might be a fucking reality, because Pacquiao doesn't have many options. Mayweather kind of does his own thing, says he's not working with Golden Boy with no Schaefer. So I wouldn't hold my breath on that if I was top ranked. And plus the fight hasn't been made for this many years, so it's not really any point in holding your breath for that. Then Golden Boy, like I said, it's not a done deal. I don't even know Oscar De La Hoya who he even has for a fighter. Some of those fighters are signed to Al Heyman, but not technically under contract other than Canelo. So as far as Golden Boy and Pacquiao matches, who knows? Who knows if they can make Broner? I don't know all the particulars of who's actually signed to Golden Boy, who's signed to Al Heyman, who signed to Schaefer. We don't even know what Schaefer and Al Heyman have in store, like if they're going to make their own promotional company. So I wouldn't bank on any of that. So if you look only at the top ranked stable, there's Marquez, who wants a large sum of money, Bradley 3, which will not sell in my opinion, because, again, in some people's mind, Pacquiao won. In my mind, Pacquiao beat Bradley twice. So who wants to rush and see that? They know they can't market that bullshit and the public's not going to fall for it. He already beat the shit out of Brandon Rios and wasn't even competitive. Nobody wants to see that rematch. Even if he, I mean, honestly, even if Brandon Rios looked great against Diego Chaves, I don't really want to see that. And plus, he's fighting Diego Chaves in August. So either way, that's not enough time to have Pacquiao fight for the fourth quarter if Brandon Rios. But possibly a Bregu. If Diego Chaves beats Brandon Rios, you could possibly make those matches because those guys aren't with Golden Boy or anything like that. Or Ruslan Provodnikov. Like I said, I like Ruslan, especially if he looks good in this upcoming fight. This is what Freddie Roach had to say because, again, it's slim pickings out there for Pacquiao opponents. And I think Freddie Roach realizes now more than ever that they need opponents. Miguel Cotto looks like he's fighting at higher weight classes. Plus, Freddie Roach trains both of them motherfuckers too. So, this is what Freddie Roach said. I have both fighters, and I would hate to lose one of the fighters. But the thing is, if the demand does come again, we're going to have to let it happen. And it's a sad day for me. I'd probably sit out and just watch it myself on TV. Manny is my number one guy and so forth, but Ruslan is very close to me. And Ruslan has been a very hard worker, but the demand is getting closer and closer. So with the win here on Saturday, meaning the Algieri Provodnikov fight, it could happen. And Manny is running out of opponents right now, and that's the way it goes. So Freddie Roach said he'll sit out. He doesn't really want to see both of his fighters, but he realizes this is a reality. Pacquiao doesn't have many name opponents. And the ones he does have, like Marquez, he wants $20 million. Now, I think Top Rank was possibly hoping that Marquez would take a fifth fight or Alvarado would beat Marquez. Because if Alvarado beat Marquez, then that could have said, they would have made an Alvarado fucking Pacquiao just because it's a fresh matchup. And he beat Marquez, a guy who Pacquiao has beat but struggled with at times. So that didn't happen. Nobody's going to pay for no Alvarado fucking Pacquiao fight. Especially when Marquez just beat Alvarado and Ruslan beat Alvarado. Who the fuck is going to pay for Alvarado versus Pacquiao? So you can't use Alvarado. You can't use Brandon Rios. I mean, Juan Manuel Marquez, he wants too much money most likely, unless he comes down on his offer. Bradley, you can't sell that because in a lot of the public's eyes, Bradley lost. He lost 2 times to Pacquiao, so no one wants to see a third fight right off the bat without Bradley kind of redeeming himself, getting back in the swing of things. Ruslan Provodnikov, that's a realistic fight. Jessie Vargas, nobody wants to see that bullshit. No disrespect to Vargas, I'm just being real. Who else do you have? Fucking Mike Jones. I don't even know if he recovered from Randall Bailey knocking him out. So there's really no one at Top Rank around that weight division that you can really make other than Ruslan that even remotely makes sense. And even though that's a great fight based on where Pacquiao's at in his career, I don't even know how well that will sell. But we'll see what Ruslan does on Saturday. Let me know what you guys think, Ruslan versus Pacquiao. Make sure you like the video. As always, hate, comment, or subscribe. Till next video's Ego signing off.